Hello everyone, this is Mega Manny. While I was doing this, I thought I might as well make a video since it's been a long time since I last posted anything, useful. So, I recently got a DDR machine and I've noticed that there are a couple of things wrong with it. So, I've been messing around and the left pad wasn't working. I fixed it because there was a connection missing. Now, the main problem is having to clean this thing. And if you can see right there, there is plenty of gunk everywhere on this thing. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make a quick video to show you all that, how to clean your DDR machine. At least, the pads at least. The pads are really friggin' easy. So, whoops. The first thing you're going to want is a screwdriver. I don't know the size of it. I think it's, what, 1/4? I'm not too sure. A butter knife, because you're going to want to have to get in between the edges down here. And last but not least, the ideal setup is to have a shop vac. But I'm not rich, so I have a can of air. Alright, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, unplug your machine so that way you don't get shocked or anything. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove the sensors. The sensors are these gray things right here. Look at how dirty that one is. God damn it. Alright. The sensors are connected by this thing right here. I can pull it out. Yes, I can. This is the thing that's preventing me from pulling it up, but you can just pull it and it'll easily come out. Now, this is where it is. Look at that. Now it's greasy. I don't even know what that is, but oh shit. What did I sit on? Alright. This little sensor right here, or this little doohickey thing, what you're going to want to use is a what is it, like a Phillips flathead? I think that's what it's called. I can't even get this thing in focus. There we go. Now, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take your tool and right here. You're gonna want to stick it in between these two things right here, and dig in and push. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. It's disconnected. Ugh. Alright. One thing I should add, that while you're working on your pad, you're going to want to avoid trying to fall into the pad itself, because otherwise you'll end up breaking one of the neon lights right here, and they break super fucking easy. Alright. Alright. You probably can't see it, but this plastic thing is in the way. The main thing you're trying to remove is the bracket. If you're experiencing errors, for example, freeze arrows aren't holding down all the way and you're getting no goods, or the arrow just won't respond, chances are that it's just filled completely with gunk right up here. Now, you're going to want to take your screwdriver and you are going to want to remove all the screws. Oh, jeez, come on. Now, my machine is pretty fucking old, so some of these screws are just stuck in there. Alright, let's see. Actually, let me get the smaller screwdriver. Heck, I don't even know where it's at. Here we go. Alright. see. Now, as you can see, the screw right here, I'm removing that one. It's just a simple screw, just turn. Though, when you are removing it, you want to be very, very careful when it gets loose, because it has two parts that can easily fall out. I'll show you real quick. Alright. See? I believe that is a... I think that's a washer. I could be completely wrong. Then it has this little thing that... I'm not too sure what it is, but I know it prevents from having your bracket being stuck completely. I'm not a very handy capable person when it comes to tools, so, and I just dropped it. That's so great. I'll get it later. But it prevents it from, completely keeping the bracket secure. The bracket is actually supposed to be a little bit loose. Alright, move on to the second one. Second one removed. Third one removed. Now you see, the bracket comes right off, but it's pretty gunky, but we'll come back to that. Now, with your sensor, after you've removed it, if you can see right here, the sensor is actually held in place by a little sensor holder, if I remember that's what it's called looking online. Now, you want to be gentle with it because rumors have it that there's mercury in it, but I don't know. I bent mine by accident, and it still worked 100%, so I don't really know. But I would still advise be careful. What you want to do is grab it right here and just lift up. Pull back and lift up. Once you get enough room on there, you can just start grabbing it, and there it goes. Now, you're going to want to take your flathead or a butter knife, and you're going to want to jam it in. Thanks, jam it in. And you're going to want to just kind of scrape along the edges. Yeah, look at that stuff coming out. Now, mine had a large chunk of shit inside it, so I have to go hard. Alright. You can go... You can go right along the edges right here. Get that out. Right along over there. Just go down. Same thing for right here. Now, if you find any sensor holders that are like completely falling off, they're actually pretty fucking sticky, and you can, this one's not completely off, but you can just push it back in. Now, what I end up doing is you want to shop vac usually, because it's easier to pick shit up. Now, I have compressed air, good enough for me. It just makes me look like a I don't know. It just makes me look really, really fucking dirty. Now, just spray it. Alright. See, now that's a lot better looking. It's not caked up with dirt. Ooh, there's still some there. Now, what I do is normally you'd want to take all those brackets and dump them in water, in hot soap and water, and dry them off. But I found that this Lysol all-purpose cleaner gets the job done. Just take a napkin of some sorts and just rub it off. And it won't be shiny, but at least it's 1,000 times much more clean than it was before. And I'll show you really quick. Alright. See? Nice and white. Still a little dirty, but better than before. You just want to make sure that you get it nice and dry. Alright. Now that that's clean, your sensor. You want to inspect the inside of it to make sure it doesn't have any foreign objects. And this one right here, it does. You can actually you can be a little bit rough with them. This looks like just a rock. There we go. Problem solved. Now, when you're wanting to put the sensor back in, there's an easy way to tell how your sensors end up going. You can place it right in here. And you want to look for the edge that has the largest amount of space for your wires over here. You can either do it one of two ways. You can either just slide it in, but that's a little bit harder, or you can just push it in. If you feel you can't get it in, the placeholders are just in the way. You can just, they're pretty flexible, so you can just peel them back a little bit if you really need to. Now that that sensor's in there, you're going to want to take your connection and just pop it right back in. Then comes up the brackets. You're going to want to take the screws that you ended up removing. Now this is the hardest part for me. There we go. Now the ideal number to have is 3. 3 is the most you can put onto here. Though, for example, if you're like me and your brackets are missing some that somehow disappeared off the face of the earth, you can put 2 at the top. I haven't noticed yet if not having 3 can hamper gameplay, but I haven't noticed. My scores are still fucking awesome. Now just remember, let's see if this one will end up doing it. You're going to want to tighten your screws all the way in, but you're going to want to make sure though that it doesn't end up getting it doesn't immobilize your bracket. Let's see, it's supposed to move. Alright, if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment, message, anything. Thank you.